So a lot of us want to be taller, and we think at times, yeah, what the hell is going on? I want to grow taller. Look at kids in my year, look at kids who are my age. They are so tall. Or even if you are a teenager and you feel like, I just want to grow taller, like, hey, I might live up to like 80 years old, 90 years old, or even maybe 100 years old, and you're thinking, this is how tall I'm going to be for the rest of my life. Well, I'm going to change this, yeah, and I'm actually going to help you. And I know a lot of people out there
think this is a load of crap, you can't grow taller.
Well, let me tell you something. How the hell do them particular people know? They've probably heard it from someone, oh, you can't grow taller. They've read it on the internet, oh, you can't grow taller. When I was young, I was quite short, and I actually grew to 6'3". So I'm going to be telling you what I have done. Now, it's entirely up to you to feel that, hey, this is not true, this is that. I'm just going to tell you what I did, which is going to help you guys grow taller. Because I believe that you can actually grow your height. Just how you can grow your muscles, you can grow your height, especially at a young age. Genetics is something which does help when it comes to height, very similar to muscle growth or fat loss, very similar to height as well. Your genetics do play a role. But now I'm going to telling you something that I want you guys to do if you are a little younger. Let's say you are in your teens or younger. I want you guys to implement this and try it out, and believe me, it will help you. So I want you guys to watch this whole video. So before the video starts, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to follow me on Instagram. And boys and girls, I'm going to be telling you what I have done to grow to 6'3". So let's begin this video. First thing I want you guys to do is focus on your diet, especially if you're young. Yeah, you don't care about your diet. You're like, oh, you know what? I want to eat this, I want to eat that, chocolate crisp, all this, you know. You can still eat them foods, but your diet plays a huge role in how you look, even controls how tall you can potentially be. So I want you guys to have a healthy, balanced diet. Now, there's loads of different diets out there, all these crazy names, you know, and it's going to confuse you so much. Keto diet, this diet, high carb, low carb, you know, there's loads of diets. Forget about all them diets. I want you guys to focus on having a balanced diet. That's something which I did as well. Literally, I didn't even know about all these crazy diets out there. I just literally had protein, fat, carbohydrates. Even that might be a bit too complicated for you guys. So don't worry about following a specific diet or anything. Have a healthy, balanced diet. And I'm going to show you a picture which are classified as healthy, which are classified as a balanced diet, if that makes sense. And another thing is have plenty of calcium as well. Now, this is something which I did as well, and to be honest, I actually drank out of a bottle for so long when I was a kid. Yeah, that is something which is going to make your bones a lot more stronger, okay? Because if you don't have strong bones, that won't help when you get a lot older. Your bones may get weaker as well. So if you're drinking plenty of milk, this will actually avoid this. If you're someone saying, hey, look, I don't like milk, there are other foods which are higher in calcium. For example, even some vegetables which are higher in calcium, but I'll definitely advise you guys to drink milk. And you can have like some chocolate powder with it as well, you know, make it tasty, play around with it, put some strawberry powder in, chocolate powder, but drinking milk would definitely help you guys. That's something that I did as well. Now, another thing a lot of people don't do is they do not sleep enough. This is something that I want you guys to do. I'll advise you guys to have at least 8 hours of sleep. When I was young, I actually had a bedtime, and when you have a bedtime, you will go to sleep at a specific time. Let's say if it's 10 p.m, you know, okay, cool, I need to get in bed for 9:45 because I need to sleep at 10 o'clock. Sleep is such a huge factor in life, which a lot of us don't get enough sleep. Sleep is important for recovery, it's important for growth, and it's even important for muscle growth as well. So that is how important sleep is. So if you are young, make sure you get in enough sleep. Let's say your mom, your dad, or whoever looks after you says, go to sleep, boy, or go to sleep, a girl. They know the importance of sleep, and you might feel like, huh, sleep's a waste of time. I want to play video games. I want to go on my iPad, play on games, or your PlayStation, whatever. Go to sleep. Now, another thing which is very important is now vitamin D. Now, you can get vitamin D from a lot of foods, for example, fish, or even if you go outside in the sunlight, it will help your bones a lot. So that's something that I want you guys to do. Get in enough vitamin D. Now, that is something which I lack personally. Okay, let me tell you a quick story. When I was young, even now, I played a lot of cricket. Cricket is a sport which is in the summer, so that's how I actually got my vitamin D. Okay, go outside, play some football. Vitamin D is also actually really good for your health as well, good for your skin. So get some sort of vitamin D, and don't be like, oh, I want to stay inside all day. You can have some tablets which will get your vitamin D in, but you don't want to take in like the artificial stuff. That's like the last resort. If you're like, hey, for some particular reason you can't go outside for a couple of days, whatever, you can have that, but I would not advise you guys, especially if you're young, to go and have tablets. Just go outside, yeah, have foods which have vitamin D, and that will actually help you guys. Now, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, what are the exercises that this guy did to get to 6'3", okay? Now, I started weight training probably when I was about 16 or so, and this is something that I want you guys to do as well, especially if you are young. So, at a young age, yeah, improve your posture, okay? So sit upright. I know I'm slouching a bit in this video because the camera is a little bit lower. That will actually help you grow a lot more taller because your back isn't, I can't show you, like, because, okay, I can actually. Because your back won't be like this slouch. You're gonna be in a nice, good position all the time. That's gonna help you guys look a lot more taller as well. So being in a good posture will help a lot. Now, another thing that you guys can do is you can stretch, okay? Now, at a young age, I started doing pull-ups. Now, pull-ups is an exercise which you are stretching and also pulling your body weight, okay? Now, if you can do pull-ups at a young age, when you get a lot older, you will absolutely smash them, okay? So there are so many benefits from pull-ups because you are stretching. And another thing that I did was I actually did a lot of swimming as well. So when I was young, I did a lot of swimming, and it was twice a week I used to go swimming. That's another thing where you're stretching your legs and your arms as well. Now, if you are someone saying, hey, look, I don't like swimming, or for some particular reason you don't want to go swimming, or I don't know, whatever, basically you can't go swimming for some reason, pull-ups is a great exercise. Also, you can actually do a cobra stretch as well. I'm going to show you a picture right now of what the cobra stretch is. This is an exercise which, again, you are stretching. It's all body weight. You don't need no weight for this or anything, and you can implement this in your daily lifestyle. Do this like every day in the morning or before you go to sleep. Now, if you are a lot older, let's say you're a teenager. If you're a teenager, you can actually still keep growing. 19 at max. I don't know a lot of people who started their growth when they were like in their 20s. So you can actually still grow up until you're in your late teens, okay? Now, you're 16, 17. I want you guys to start training your back, okay? This isn't for kids, okay? So kids, you can like close your ears for like maybe a minute or so. You can start doing exercise for your back. Like you can start doing barbell row and train your back, okay? That's gonna help you improve your posture, and it's something which a lot of guys will lack as well, is training their back. That's going to improve your posture, get your shoulders back, and give you a look which is going to make you look a lot taller. Now, something else that makes you a lot taller is actually losing weight, okay? Now, have you seen people who are quite overweight? They don't look that tall, and you probably ask them, hey, how tall are you? They'll be like, hey, I'm 6 foot. You're like, huh? 6 foot? Now, if that particular person actually loses weight, it will give him that look which makes him a lot more taller. So if you are someone that carries excess body fat, lose it and it'll actually make you look a lot taller. That's why I'm gonna recommend you guys to join the 90-day training plan, because this is a program which is designed to get you a lean muscular physique and drop that body fat in only 90 days. So if you guys want to work with me to get shredded 90 days, make sure to drop me an email, ramghumanonline@gmail.com, and I'll give you the full details how we can work together and change your physique, change your life in 90 days. If you are 14 or 15 and want to join the program, then I'll advise you guys to ask your parent or your guardian so you get their permission. Now, finally, to end the video, I want to tell you something that a lot of people have growth spurs, yeah, and this is something that can happen anywhere from like 6 years old up until you're like 18, even 19, okay? That's like a little bit late. You might be, let's say, 5'6" up until you're like 15, yeah? All of a sudden, over that year, you can bump up to 6 foot. Like, this growth spurt can happen whenever in your life. So I don't want you guys to get put off from I'm gonna be short for the rest of my life. You can actually get this growth spurt so late. Some people actually get it when they're like 16 or 17. Literally, they shot up. And have you seen the people that you're like, damn! It usually happens over a year or 18 months where you just get that growth spurt. And also, when that happens, you lose a lot of weight as well because your body stretches. And you're like, what the hell? This person got taller, he's gotten leaner, he looks thin, what the hell is going on? This is something that may happen in your life, so be positive. Think, huh, this is gonna happen to me as well. I'm gonna get that growth spurt and I'm gonna shoot up. But make sure you do these things which I've told you, and that will really help get 6 foot. 6'3" and be that tall boy, girl, or whoever you want to be. So that is that. If you like this video, make sure to give the video a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to follow me on Instagram, and if you guys want to work with me to get shredded in 90 days, make sure to drop me an email, ramghumanonline@gmail.com, and I'll give you the full details how we can work together and change your physique in 90 days, get you that lean muscular physique that you always have wanted. So I shall see you all in the next video. Peace.